Hello friends, and welcome to Troytle Power Presents the Power Playthroughs Project with Troytle Power. I am your host, Troytle Power, and this is the podcast where we play games in a powerful way. And today, we're checking out a little bit of Griftlands, a post-apocalyptic card-based roguelike with Mass Effect-like interactions, I think. It's a game that I remember seeing in I think an Indie World showcase a while back that I've been very excited about. The publisher is kind enough to provide me a copy to check out here. We're looking at the title screen. We've got options. There we go. Let's take a look. Confirm end turn is enabled. Language is English. I can see the credits right now. I can reset my profile or my settings. And then in audio, we've got main volume, music volume, voice volume, sound effects volume, and that's it. We're looking at a title screen here. We've got three cool comic book stylized characters, a woman with some sort of augmentation on her face, a purple dude with horns, and a guy who half of his face is melted off in a rictus grin. We're going to hit play Griftlands here. We've got three characters to choose from, but two of them are locked. So we're going to play as Sal Ikdarik, or maybe Ikdarik. Sal is an up-and-comer looking to make her mark on the world. She is a bounty hunter, so that's who we'll choose. And then we can start a new run as either Hunting Kashio. Sal escapes life of servitude to claim the ultimate bounty and get her revenge, or Hunting Kashio on story difficulty. Choose this mode if you want to experience the story without worrying too much about the cards. No, we'll play the default one by default. Let's see. It looks like that gave me a health of 58 and a stamina maybe of 30, and so I can negotiation view deck. Threaten, Sal's instinct, fast talk, deflection, or quick thinking. Battle view deck, elbow strike, feint, Sal's daggers, stab, or fight dirty. Outfits are locked, perks are locked, prestige is locked, and then custom game says no custom options activated, which has card sets and mutators, but we can't do anything with those, so we'll just hit start game. Start at level 1. You are about to start a game at introduction. This difficulty level provides an introduction for players who are new to deck builders. Experienced players may wish to start at level 1 for a more balanced challenge. Which level would you like to start at? I mean, I've played a few deck builders. Let's do the introduction just to be safe. It seems like the responsible thing to do.
You're a bounty hunter. You escaped a life of indentured labor by hunting criminals and debt dodgers.
It's showing her in the woods.
The work has earned you your freedom, if not any friends.
No friends whatsoever.
Now you're back home for the first time in 10 years. But freedom comes with its own dangers, and making a living in Havaria won't be easy.
There's 4 characters on screen. They all look evil. Gangs,
Law
yeah.
enforcement are corrupt, and the people are treated like chattel, indebted to merciless criminals. Criminals like Cashio, the ruthless debt broker who sold you to the Derricks in the first place. But now, Cashio's grip has weakened, and there's a bounty on her head too rich to ignore. You'll die before you go into debt again, and so will she, if you have your say.
Damn.
Your first stop is a dive called the Grog and Dog, where an old friend will help you get your revenge, provided you can prove yourself.
All right. At first sniff, the Grog Dog smells like stale hops and dried blood. There's 2 characters on screen. One is, looks like the bartender, who's some sort of a lizard alien creature on the right-hand side of the screen. And then there's a guy with some horns on the left-hand side of the screen who's standing there with a pistol out, which seems aggressive for this sort of a situation. Next is X. That's the bartender says, well, look what let me try this again. Well, look what the tide dragged up. And that's my character, and she says, psh, by the holy brine, I'd tear up if I weren't dead inside. It's damn good to see you looking well. You have a plan to get on your feet? I do. That bounty on Kashio. How do we Forget it. You might have grown up strong, but you ain't that strong. But that's not gonna stop you from trying, is it? If you want a chance at surviving this, you better make yourself some friends, fast. I can help you with that. Knew I could count on you, Fish. Fish is her name, F-S-S-H. I can say ask about or get work from Fish. Let's ask about Fish. So what do I owe you for this, Fish? A cut of my takings? Hesh no. I left my bounty hunting days behind me. I owed your parents once. I don't like leaving debts unsettled, even to dead folks. They were decent people, Salfalon. Watch you don't end up like them. You know, even when you pay off your debts, the Derek still owns your name. I'm an Ick Derek now, or so they tell me. Yeah, that's a messed up bladder rack, though. She says, yeah, and looks sad. Let's go back and get work from Fish. I got people in my pocket who owe me a favor. Sandrano, Ban, and Hiku. They're easy people to find. Tell them I sent you, and they can settle their tabs by giving you work. Get that done, and I'll get you a plate of popped Ashnu eyes on the house. Bless your warty hide, Fish. I'll hold you to that. Okay. So now we can choose a leave. Ooh, and now we get a map. And there's locations marked on the city all around. The Grog and Dog is where my character's icon is at right now, and there's Sandrano's Den, Better Living Chemists, or Better Living Chemists. So there's two people, Better Living Chemists. Let's go there first. Hold Z, turbo cursor, so I can hold the trigger to move my cursor faster. But I don't need to do that, we're just gonna go to Better Living Chemists. Let's see, quest available. Ice Cold. Hiku is offering a reward for hunting down a thief. Difficulty 1 star with a focus on battle and negotiation. Rewards is starting bonus, pick a card to help on the quest, and 85 shills. And then there's another quest available called Middleman. Convince Torin to complete her transaction with Ban. Focus on negotiation. Okay. I'm gonna travel there. Oh, I ran into something on the way. It says you find a Jake sitting by the side of the road. He is visibly injured. He gets up painfully as you approach. He says, Grifter, I have an offer for you. I'm listening. I've got here a package deal. 3 units of the finest improvised weaponry this side of Grau Bog. They really pack a punch, I can tell you that from experience. So he's got, it says buy RPG, but that requires, 3 RPGs, but it requires 90 shills, and I don't know how many I have. I can take the items by force, I can ask for a better price, let's ask about their injuries. Are you alright? You don't look alright. I'm fine, let's see, these items were hard to come by. Yeah, I don't have 90 shills. Inspect him. Urga. Okay. Like a torn banner in the wind, Urga plays fast and loose. Tells me, Deathflute, gain this card whenever you murder Egra. Wow, or Urga. Huh, interesting. Okay, let's decline the offer. I'm not interested. And he says, no? Oh. Maybe they were right about me. Maybe I should just stick to lifting heavy things. I'll be on my way now. Urga picks up his wares and sadly walks off into the distance. Sorry, Urga. Let's keep going to Better Living Chemists. Travel. Hey, we made it. We step inside, and there's 2 people inside. There's Ban and the other one whose name Hika, I think was what their name was, but their name shows up right on top of a window, so I can't really read it. And then there's Trina, the proprietor. We're going to talk to Trina first. Trina's fiery temper is matched only by the explosive mixtures she enjoys dabbling with. The human looks you up and down with suspicion, and I can buy cards from her. Oh, really? So that's what the money is that simple. So I have 75 monies, and she's got 3 cards available. A speed tonic, 2 random cards in the hand cost 0 until played. A tincture, gain 2 power, replenish, destroy, and then a salt. I'm not gonna buy any cards yet. I need to play some before I go buying cards, I think, right? That'd be silly. Okay, we're talking to Hiku. Hiku's mysterious poetry has been found scribbled in privies from Murder Bay to the bread fields. Didn't think my day would involve grifter dealing. She's got the ice cold quest. We're going to take it. You Hiku? I hear you're looking to hire a hunter for a job. Really? What strange providence? I do indeed need some hunting done. Teak stole something from me, then crawled under a rock to hide, likely hoping I'd grow forgetful. I take it you haven't? It's been 3 years, so I'd say not. Time to have my revenge, I think. Wait, you waited 3 years? You don't even seem all that mad anymore. Yeah, she'll never see it coming. Alright, Hiku's offering a reward to hunt down a thief. We're going to accept job. Okay, I get to pick one of 3 cards to add. Spines is a battle card. Gain 1 counter whenever you gain defense. Erupt is a negotiation card. Attack a random opponent argument. Play 4 hostility cards in a single turn. And then Keep Cool, double composure on all arguments. I'm gonna draft Keep Cool, I guess. She says, bring her to me. There's a bonus if she's alive. 3 years is a long time to sniff out a lead. Fortunately, Tick stinks. Go find Pluck. Maybe you can get something out of her. Okay. So we'll go back to the map, and we'll go up to the Imperial Lumen Work Office, where I'm guessing Pluck is. Must be. Oh, active objective ice cold. There we go. Okay, travel. The text was cut off at the top there. So a couple text issues so far already. I know this game has been out on PC for a while, but a few small issues coming to Switch, it looks like. Pluck here. Between the fuel stains and the fire in her eyes, it's easy to see a bit of yourself in Pluck. Another day in the feud, huh? What's that look about? And I can ask Pluck about Tick. I'm gonna say, I'll be straight with you. I'm only here because I'm looking for Tick. You know anything about where she might be? Might do, mightn't too. None of your business either way. We're gonna convince Pluck to tell me, which I believe is going to enter us into a negotiation battle. It says Sol versus Pluck. My resolve is 30, hers is only 23. Let's do it. And I said, no need for hardball, pal. I just want to talk to her, that's all. Okay, negotiation tutorial. You're about to negotiate for the first time. Would you like to see a quick tutorial? You can review it at any time from the pause menu. Yes, definitely.
Each turn, you draw 5 cards from the draw pile and gain 3 actions. Each card costs a certain number of actions to play. At the end of your turn, the cards in your hand are moved to your discard pile.
Okay.
You win a negotiation by destroying your opponent's core argument. Your resolve carries over between negotiations. If you have no resolve left, you automatically lose any negotiations you attempt.
Okay.
You and your opponent can deploy arguments to help win the negotiation. Arguments have special effects and can be attacked or defended, like the core argument. Certain cards apply composure, which mitigates damage. Composure can be applied to any friendly argument and lasts for 1 turn.
Okay.
Your opponent's intents for the next turn are shown in their inner ring. Use these intents to plan your turn and protect your arguments from damage. Inspecting cards and arguments will bring up their tooltips with a description of their effects. The people you meet in the Griftlands will use different negotiation tactics, so make sure you adjust your strategy to match.
Interesting. So that's basically what I would expect from card battling. Wow, the cards get nice and big when you're looking at them. Okay, so how do I inspect arguments? Intent. Pluck is to point an argument against you and will cause 4 resolve damage to one of your arguments. Okay, so Gain 1 composure. So my core argument is Sal Savvy. Gain 1 composure at the start of your turn. Okay. Improvise a card from a pool of special cards. So I'm going to put a deflect onto my core argument. And then I'm going to threaten their core argument, which does 1 to 4 damage. It did 3. And then I'm going to double, I'm going to use Keep Cool to double composure on all arguments, which makes me have 8 composure now, and 8 is like your defense. And then I'm going to end my turn. All right, enemy turn. Pluck clearly wants a conversation. They used, wait. No, what did they do? Inspect arguments. They played Suspicion. Diplomacy card deals -1 damage. Diplomacy cards deal -1 damage with a minimum of 1 damage. Reduce suspicion by 1 at the beginning of Pluck's turn. And they're going to attack me and put up composure. Okay, we're going to put up deflection again. And then we're going to use Sal's Instinct, which says it's going to insert inspiration or attitude into your hand. I don't know what that means. Ah. I can, so inspiration gains 2 influence, attitude gains 1 dominance. I don't know what those things mean, so we're going to take inspiration because it does 2. And I'm going to play that. Gain 2 influence and then expend. I'm going to play it against their core argument. So it took their argument down by 1. Ah, influence times 2. All diplomacy cards deal maximum damage. Okay. And diplomacy cards are the green cards. But then she's got this one that says diplomacy cards deal -1. So I'm going to attack that card. And oh, I didn't quite take it out. Okay. She says, you expect me to believe that? My core argument's still at 30. All right. So let's remind me again. All diplomacy cards deal maximum damage. Okay, so I don't need more inspiration. I'm gonna use fast talk. Can I use it against something that's coming up? No. Okay. So we're gonna attack your core argument. We're gonna put 3 composure on my core argument, and then attack your core argument again. She's down to 15, and I'm at 30 with 4 composure defending me. It's her turn. She attacked that back card of mine, the one that was made my attacks do max damage. That's fine. What do I have here? 3 composure, double composure. I've got threat and fast talk. I'm going to throw up some defenses because... Whoop, no, don't end turn. She has... What does she have planned? An argument against me, 4 resolve damage to one of my arguments, and an argument against me. Yeah, she's doing some heavy attacks. Oh no, that's... So one of those is this turn, then one is 2 turns away, one is 3 turns away. I see. So the one that's this turn is 4 resolve damage to one of your arguments. So we'll throw up that 3 composure as defense, and then we're going to do a threaten against this one. Dang, that did a nice combo because the one that I destroyed did damage when it was destroyed. And then we're going to do fast talk. Did 3 damage. She's down to 4 health. We'll end our turn there. And now we're just going to wreck you is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do this quick thinking. Improvise a card from the pool of special cards. Choose 1 card. Quick thinking. So we've got carry over. Gain 1 bonus action next turn. Withdrawn, which applies 3 composure, or consideration, which applies 2 composure on 2 random friendly arguments. None of those are really that great, but they're all 0 values, so we'll take the composure one just in case we don't kill her this turn. And we're going to use fast talk, which will not kill her this turn, so it's good that we use that. We're going to double our composure and end the turn. So I've got 8 composure, which means I stay healthy. Oh, for some reason I'm fatigued. It says cards no longer gain XP for this negotiation. I don't know why I'm fatigued. And she's got impatience, plucks intense and arguments deploy with +1 damage. Okay, and she's got 3 health with 2 resolve left, or 2 composure left. 2 composure left. But we've got lots of attacks we can do. So we're gonna threaten. That did 0 damage. What? Oh, because it took out her defenses. That's why. Okay, there we go. That'll finish it. Negotiation successful. Pick the loot you want to keep. So we can pick a negotiation card, one of 3 negotiation cards. Brainstorm, which draws 3 cards. Keep cool, which doubles composure, or buying time. Spend 2 influence to gain 2 actions. I'm gonna do that buying time one. That seems like it could be useful. Yeah. So I say, I've got good news actually. A big windfall. You wouldn't want to stand in the way of that, would you? And she goes, a windfall? Tick is hiding out at a campsite. I'll mark it for you. Maybe the ingrate will see fit to share some of that good fortune. And I say, why? She just might. And we're done. Hey, we did our first battle, and by battle I mean a conversation. And now we'll go to that campsite. There it is. And travel. Alright. You found the camp, though it looks like it's seen better days. Tick looks as downtrodden as the campground. I say, Tick, I presume. Depends. What's it to you? I've got something real special for whoever owns that name. Tick's hand twitches towards her weapon. We're totally going to go into negotiations. Yeah. I've got 30 resolve, she's got 23. And I say, hang on there. This isn't bad news, friend. You've got an inheritance, even. Your great-great-grandparent Atticus has died and left you everything. She says, my great-great-what? And we go into the battle. So I'm trying to convince Tick. What are these two red things? Intent will cause 2 resolve damage to one of your arguments. Whenever you shuffle deck, Tick gains impatience. Cause 2 damage, 2 resolve damage, 2 resolve damage. So why? I don't. For some reason, I started with these 2. Oh, that's the 2 things that are going to hit me next turn. I see. I see. Okay. Okay. So, we're going to use that. No. Didn't mean to end my turn. Just wanted to see what these do. 2 resolve damage. Okay. So she's going to do 4 damage to me. I've got 4 defense, so that's perfect. Then we're going to use Threaten against her core argument. Did 3 damage, and then we'll use Fast Talk, which did 2 damage. And spend 2 influence, gain 2 actions. But I don't have any influence to spend, right? Card detail. Spend 2 influence to all diplomacy cards, deal maximum damage. Influences argument with 2 resolve. Okay, yeah, so I have to get influence on the board before I can use that one. Okay, now it's her turn. She does her 4 damage, and I'm fine. She's gonna do 4 damage again this turn, so we'll put up some more defenses. We're gonna get some influence we can put into play. There we go. And we will then use Fast Talk because that'll do a guaranteed 3 damage. Sweet. End turn. I've been playing a bit of SteamWorld Quest. I picked up the iOS version of that, and I like it just fine, but the way... Here's the thing. This game has a lot more going on the screen at any time, but playing with a controller, the way that these cards just get so dang big on your screen when you, oh, she's gonna do 5 damage against me. The way they get so big is very pleasant. Gossip, deploy bait. Bait must be targeted before anything else gains 2 resolve for each stack of bait. Cool. Bait is an argument with 2 resolve. I'm gonna. Do I want that one? Yeah. So I'm gonna deploy bait. And now she's got to target that with her 5 damage. And then I'm gonna use a bunch of fast talks. Yeah. What are her other things she has here? Escalation wants to increase stacks by 1. That's +1 damage to all intense. Oh. Takes intense targets +1 damage. Oh yeah, I need to destroy that thing. Get out of here, that thing. And then, oh, I'm out of actions, okay. Oh, I took 1 damage. I didn't think it would overflow damage, but it did. Okay. She's gonna do 6 damage to my inspiration, or my influence, which sucks. I'm going to attack her impatience. Oh, that's invulnerable. I can't destroy it. Okay. Well, we'll put some composure on my stuff then. Yeah, that was a waste. Okay, okay. I messed up that turn a little bit, but that's okay. I won't have any negative consequences. I just could have done 1 to 4 damage that I didn't do. Okay, we're going to do defense, then double my defense, and then do a guaranteed 3 damage there. Okay. I can't believe I took a hit. I'm so disappointed with myself. Especially since the health carries over. Maybe it like just carries over during the quest. Oh, I'm fatigued again. I need to figure out how fatigued works. Improvise a card. Yeah, let's do that. Gain 1 bonus action next turn. Apply 2 composure. Apply 3 composure. 3 composure for free seems like a good thing. We'll put it on the one that she's targeting. And we'll put it on the one she's targeting again. And we'll take more inspiration for free, which does damage and goes into that stack. And then we'll spend, now, should we spend? That's influence, right? Yeah. That would give me a free, yeah, we're gonna do that. We'll spend 2 to get another action. We'll attack her, she's down to 2 health now. That should mean we survive this turn and should be able to take her out next turn. Yeah. We'll use fast talk and she's gone. Cool. I get to pick a negotiation card. Spend 1 influence, deal an additional 3 damage. Okay, that's good. Draw 1 card, return the next card you play this turn to the draw pile. That's good. Or brainstorm is draw 3 cards. We're going to do segue. Draw 1 card, return the next card you play to the draw pile. It doesn't say to the top of the draw pile. We're going to take intrigue. Spend 1 influence to deal an additional 3 damage. Yeah. Okay, so then I say thousands of shills, actually. Ready to be claimed by the only known heir, Teak Mosi. That's you, right? She says, Mosi? That ain't my... yeah, Teak Mosi, that's me. Absolutely devastated that Grandparent Atticus is dead. And says, Tick follows behind, trying and failing to keep the skip out of her step. and it said Tick joined my party. I'm gonna take you right back to somebody who's getting revenge against you, Tick, so awkward. We'll talk to the person who sent me on this quest. She says, "You've returned." That's not her voice. And I say, "Here you go, 1 tick coming in hot." This'll be good. What the? There's voices are the same. I don't know. She says, "Hiku, what the hell? Thought I'd forgotten about what you stole, huh? Thought I'd just let it slide? Well, surprise, slug sucker. What I stole? You mean the dang pickled talons? There were only 2 left in the whole jar." I was saving them, and I was hungry. "You're gonna pay, you rotten thievin'." And I come in and say, don't mean to interrupt, but yeah, you did your part and delivered this traitor. Here, take your payment and bonus besides. I'll deal with her. And I say, good luck with that. Oh, Tick hates me. You've incurred her fury and will likely face the consequences. Reason is betrayed. And then it says Bane active, and it says marked. Enemy spree, join battle with less panic. Don't know what that means. There's a lot of systems at play here, huh? Hey, completed 1 quest. Job completed, finished ice cold, and Tick left my party. And I got paid 55 shills, and Hiku likes you. And the quest bonus is 30 shills. Sweet. As you walk away, you hear the first punch land, but it's none of your business now. Oh, now there's a whole bunch of stuff on my map. What are these things? The harbor showed up. There's a quiet spot, a healing spring. Let's go to the quiet spot. A meditation spot. There's something special about this place. You could go here to gather your thoughts and strengthen your resolve. Yes, please. The woods fall silent. There's nobody around. You can take a moment to gather your thoughts. I can meditate for a short while to restore 10 resolve. I can meditate for a long while to restore 30 resolve but lose 5 health. Or I can meditate on the nature of meditation, which will increase your max resolve by 5, but I lose 20 resolve. Yeah, we're going to do that. You empty your mind and ponder the nature of the void. Next. You finish this session exhausted, but you learned a thing or two about your own insignificance. Lost 20 resolve, gained 5 max resolve. And then I can leave. Can I just come back here to meditate again? I cannot. And the healing place went away too. But the harbor still has... Oh, it's got a red marker for a challenging quest available. Zeta wants you to beat up Donnie, but keep the violence covert and be careful not to kill her. No. We are not going to do that yet. We're going to do a battle-focused quest. Recon and Force. Investigate a wilderness location for signs of illegal activity. Hopefully, I can complete this quest without taking much damage and then heal my resolve afterwards. Except, I got into a random encounter. Someone dressed an awful lot like a shopkeeper stops you in your tracks. Another female character here. She pulls out a knife from the front pocket of her work apron and waves it like a bundle of burning sage. All right, sludge sucker, hand over all you got. Don't make me use this. And it says, you're not even sure she knows how. I can ask about Shell, I can hand over all your money, or I can offer her a job or scare her away with my resolve. Opponent has plus 10 resolve. Shell is done. Or I can defend myself. What does offer Shell a job do? I say, listen, what's your name again? Shell. Ah, sucker spawn, I shouldn't have told you that. Right, well, you did, so I don't want to fight you, but how about a job? I could pay you for protection. Protection, eh? I don't blame you, it's a scary world out there. It can be, yes. I won't do it for less than 50 shills. Sweet, alright, let's do it. You drive a hard bargain, but here you go. And she says, wow, this is great. I've never been hired muscle before. I'm sure you'll do swimmingly. After you. Shell swishes her knife through the air, cutting down some conjured up ruffian. Shell likes me now, it says in the corner. New party member. Shell joined the party. Cool. Shell likes you. Hired them instead of beating them up. Alright, let's continue on to Ooh, what's this? A new quest available, asset recovery. Guys trying to track down some stolen goods. No, we'll keep going to the one we were doing, Recon Enforce. We'll keep heading to that. Here's the quest from the guard named Rook. Rook's bar brawls and raucous laughter. Is that how you say that word? Bar brawls and laughter alike have earned her reputation. She doesn't seem quick to dispel. She says, "Day to you." And I'm going to take her quest for Recon Force. She says, "I spend half my life looking for who knows what in this hesh-forsaken land." "Go to Havaria," the poster said. "Experience adventure." And I say, "The adventuring life ain't how you pictured it?" "I thought the criminals would be killing me. Instead, it's my feet." "I'll pay you to do my patrol just for a day off. Should be easy. Nothing ever happens anyway." Alright, I'm going to investigate a wilderness location for signs of illegal activity. And I get to choose a battle card to add. Gain 2 counter for each card played this turn. That sounds good. Spend up to 2 combo. Apply 1 wound per combo spent, or discard a card to attack a random enemy. I'm going to take the counter one. That sounds useful. I say, "Sure, I can do that." She goes, "I've got seniority, so you get your pick. You can defend the woods against the spree, or check for jakes smuggling down on the beach. Easy spreezy or knock jakes. Take your pick." And I say, "Do I get hazard pay for that joke?" Nope. Alright. So... the woods patrol point, excuse me, or the beach patrol point. Let's do the beach. Okay, we made it there uninterrupted. It's clear you don't have much practice sneaking across the sand because the jakes are waiting for you when you find them. Oh. And she says, "You lost? It's not exactly weather for bathing." I say, "Oh, and I'm going straight into attacking them. You are the aggressor." Yeah, let's go for it. They're gonna dislike me, but that's probably just because I'm attacking them. You're about to fight for the first time. Would you like to see a quick tutorial? Yes, I would.
At the start of each turn, you draw 5 cards from the draw pile and gain 3 actions. Each card costs a certain number of actions to play. At the end of your turn, the cards in your hand are moved to your discard pile. You can win a battle by killing all of your opponents, or by making them surrender. Enemies will surrender when their health dips below their panic threshold. Killing enemies may have diplomatic consequences.
Alright.
Certain cards apply defense, which mitigates incoming damage. Defense can be applied to yourself or your allies, and lasts for 1 turn.
Okay, so basically the same.
You can preview what your enemies and allies will do on their next turn. Use these previews to plan your turn. Your allies all act before your enemies.
Okay.
Some cards apply conditions that are represented by icons above your health bar. Inspect a condition icon to learn about its effects.
Okay, so pretty much all the same, right? So let's see. What's this Dockhand gonna do? They're gonna attack me, it looks like, for 6 damage. So I'm going to put up defenses first on myself. And defense on myself. And what's Downtrodden Merchant Shell gonna do? Fighter details. It doesn't tell me. It's showing a gear icon above her head. And a 52 in a mountain? I don't know what that means. Oh man, I have my counter card. I could have played that. I should have played that. But I already played the other 2 cards first, so we'll just do a stab. Yeah, take that. You're at 53 out of 55 health. End my turn. Okay. They attacked me, but only hit my damage, or my defense. Now they're gonna attack that person shell twice for 1 damage each time. I'll use Feint to give her defense. You're welcome. And then I'm gonna use Sal's Dagger. Insert Hammer Grip or Saber Grip into your hand. Hammer Grip, deal 2 bonus damage if you have any combo. and then gain 2 combo. I don't. Or Saber Grip applies 2 bleed. We'll do that. Okay. And then we'll do a stab. And then that ends my turn. And then she attacks him for 9 damage. Fantastic. He attacks Shell, but only hits her defense. And it looks like he's doing a gear this turn, some sort of a ability card as opposed to doing an attack. So we're gonna do all-out attacks. We're gonna do an elbow strike for 3, and then another elbow strike for another 3, and then a stab for 2 to 5 damage. It did 3. He's down to 32 out of 55. And then she does a slash for 9, and he does an ability called Slip Away, which gave him evasion. No, that's where? Evasion, there we go. Evasion, dodge next hit. Remove 1 evasion when you dodge a hit and at the start of your turn. Okay. Okay. I'm going to gain 2 counter for each ability applied this turn. I'm going to give my merchant some defense. And then I'm going to inspect myself. Will it tell me what counter does? Nope, it doesn't. Okay. And then we'll do more defense for her, I guess. Yeah. She played something on me. Power. Attack damage is increased by 1. And thank you, Shell. Thank you. Now, does he... Hang on. Does he still have evasion active? He does not. So, we're going to... We're just going to do a bunch of attacks. We're going to do Fight Dirty, which improvises a card from a pool of special cards. Scraper, draw a card, discard a card. Enrage, which gains 1 power, or High, which gains 3 defenses. We're going to do Enrage. Play that on myself. Oh, I only have 1 action left then, though. We're going to do my stab, which now does 4 to 7 damage. And then end of turn. And he put up evasion, and he's going to attack Shell twice. Let's give Shell some defense, and then do an elbow strike, which he dodges, and then a stab, which did 7 damage. And he's at 8 out of 55 health now and is now surrendering, and I can either accept surrender or I can execute him. We're of course going to accept surrender. Ooh, winning a battle has restored 6 resolve. Cool. Oh, I either get to choose to take a card or restore 6 resolve, I think. And I picked on the card, not realizing that's what it was going to do. Deception. Improvise an attack card from your draw pile. That card deals +4 damage until played. I mean, yeah, I don't know what it means by until played, but we'll find out, I guess. Oh, here we go. And then we also get to pick the loot you want to keep, and you choose the loot 1 by 1, or you can choose to leave the rest. Well, no, we're going to take the resolve healing. Sweet. You leave before more drakes make their way ashore. All right, let's go turn in the battle quest. Hello, Rook. Tell Rook what you found. Well, officer, the job is done, and I can tell you all about... And she says, ah, crud, the paperwork. Look, keep your report to yourself. We'll just say it was quiet. Right? You're alive. Must have been quiet. And I say, sure. And she says, nice. Easiest money you ever made, huh? You get paid 50 shills, and I get a quest bonus of restoration. I can either restore health, 30 health, but I can't because I'm at full health, or I can restore 15 resolve. Weird. Okay. And then I can choose to gift 150 shills to your friend, which would, it says grants commander. What is commander? I don't know. But I only have 160. I don't think I want to give her 150 of my 160. Yeah, we're gonna say no to that. Cool. There's a vendor here. When you need the fastest pencil pusher in the West, you need uni. She says this uniform itches like you wouldn't believe. Okay. And then there's Ulo, who says she looks young for an admiralty officer of her rank, suggesting either competence or nepotism. And she says, well met, traveler. And that's all I can say to her. Cool. All right. Yeah, that's a little bit of Griftlands here. I'm excited to play more of it. The locations I unlocked are a battlefield or the Gutted Yote. The Gutted Yote says, opportunity to get Crackler. Your friend Hiku has a gift for you. Or the battlefield says, looks like the remains of a recent skirmish. Perhaps there's still something to loot. So I don't get to immediately go heal my resolve, which is kind of a bummer because I thought I would be able to. But in any case, a pretty cool card game here. Pretty straightforward so far, but fun. And fun dialogue, fun characters. I'm liking all of that. Yeah, I like this game. I'm excited to play more of it. But I think that'll do it for today. So, until next time, friends, tap A and hope for the best. If you enjoyed my show, it would mean a lot if you would rate and review it on iTunes, share it on social media, or check out my Patreon. You can find all of my stuff at troytlepower.carrd.co.
This has been a presentation
of the We Can Make This Work
Probably Network.
Follow us on Twitter
At Probably Work
For more of our questionable content.
Also, we have a website called probablywork.com.